Usually, when Apple uses the phrase bold move, you should probably hide your wallet. But for once, it looks like the team at Cupertino might be planning a bold move that doesn't involve taking out a second mortgage on your house. According to a new report from Trendforce, which is a legitimate supply chain analysis firm, and not just some random teenager guessing on Twitter, Apple is gearing up for something huge in the spring of 2026. They are reportedly launching a new, budget-friendly MacBook. And when I say budget-friendly, I don't mean Apple budget, where it's still $1,000. I mean actual human budget. We're talking about a rumored price point between $599 to $699. Now, why is this happening? It's not out of the goodness of their hearts. It is because they are looking at the millions of students using plastic Chromebooks and the millions of corporate workers staring at Windows 11 laptops, getting annoyed by the 50th Copilot AI pop-up of the day and thinking, we can take those customers. But here is the twist, and with Apple, there is always a twist. To hit that $600 price tag, they have to get creative. The internal leaks suggest this laptop will not run on the famous M-series chips, like the M3 or M4 that we know and love. Instead, this machine is likely going to be powered by an A-series chip. Yes, the same brain that lives inside your iPhone. Now, before you start typing an angry comment and panic thinking this is just a giant iPhone with a keyboard attached to it, let's take a breath. The reality is actually kind of impressive. The A18 Pro chip inside the iPhone 16 is a monster. In terms of raw computing power, it sits right around the territory of the M1 chip from 2020. And be honest with yourself for a second. Do you really need more power than that? For 90% of people who are just writing essays, fighting for their lives in Google Docs, browsing the web, or watching YouTube videos like this one, an M1 level chip is still absolute overkill. It is more than enough. However, we have to talk about the catch. Because this is Apple, so the catch is inevitable. If they're using an iPhone architecture, we're almost certainly looking at a base model with 8 gigabytes of RAM. In the year 2026, calling 8 gigs of RAM sufficient for the future of AI is, well, let's just call it courageous. If you're the type of person who leaves 60 Chrome tabs open while trying to edit a video, this laptop is going to hate you, and you're going to hate it. You also probably won't get Thunderbolt ports. You will get standard USB-C. So, if your plan was to buy this $600 laptop and hook it up to 3 4K monitors to render a feature-length film, please stop. That is not what this machine is for. You're setting yourself up for heartbreak. Design-wise, though, this thing sounds fun. We are hearing reports of a 12.9-inch screen, coming in actual colors like blue, pink, and yellow. It is basically the spiritual successor to that old 12-inch MacBook from a few years ago. You remember that one? It was impossibly thin and looked great, but it had that butterfly keyboard that would break if a single breadcrumb fell inside it. Hopefully, this new version keeps the cool design, but brings a keyboard that actually works. This is a strategic attack on the entry-level market. Think about it. Right now, if you have $600, what do you buy? You usually buy a chunky plastic Windows laptop that feels slow within 2 years, or you buy a Chromebook that can't run Photoshop or full desktop apps. Apple wants to offer door number 3. A premium-feeling, all-metal laptop, running full macOS, that integrates with your iPhone perfectly for the same price as the plastic junk. Honestly, the only device that should be scared of this new MacBook isn't a Dell or an HP. It's the iPad. If you can get a fully functional laptop with a keyboard and trackpad for the same price as an iPad Air, why on earth would you buy the tablet? Apple doesn't seem to care, though. As long as you are buying something with a fruit logo on the back, they are winning. So, the big question is this. Would you buy a MacBook powered by an iPhone chip if it saved you $300? Or is 8 gigabytes of RAM a deal breaker for you in 2026? I want to know what you think, so let me know down in the comments below. And hey, if you want to stay updated on this without all the boring tech jargon, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow.